Hey everybody, it's Glenn, back in this video with WWE Basic Series 31, Rosa Mendes. First time in the line, and perhaps the last. Other figures in the series include Kane, nipple-tweaking R-Truth, armpit-obsessed Zack Ryder, Wade Barrett, and Alberto Del Rio. Here she is out of packaging. I've long had a theory that Rosa must have naked pics of Vince McMahon doing God knows what, stashed away somewhere as without blackmail. I just don't get how she's retained her job for so long, especially as I can't remember her doing anything significant in her career ever. Now, I'm usually a cool, calm toy collector, yet this figure represents one of the few times I've pestered a member of staff at the toy store to go out back and check the boxes for me. I know no shame. If you've ever resorted to the same, let me know in the comments below, and also say if it's resulted in the figure you were after. So when Mattel released the promotional image of the Rosa figure, it was shortly followed by this statement: "Unfortunately, we will not be able to change the head on Rosa at this point. Internally, we're about as unhappy with the head as all of you. Changes were requested to address the narrowness of the head, yet unfortunately were not able to be completed in time for the figure's release. At that point, we were left with two options. One was to remove her from the wave entirely. However, in light of the recent decision to remove Caitlyn from her scheduled release date, it would have set a very bad precedent on actually delivering Diva figures to market when we are supposed to. The other option was to release her as is, which is the option we chose to pursue, since internally we feel that this figure is not up to our standards. It will be released in a lower amount than originally scheduled, as we do not feel it truly represents the level of quality we have established for this line. So yes, the Rosa figure is not as compelling as it could be, and now you know why." End statement. Makes for quite an interesting listen, and it's rare you get toy companies being that candid, especially ahead of an action figure's release. Yet to be forewarned is to be forearmed, so now to finally have her, yes, it's not the greatest likeness, yet the figure isn't as bad as I expected. Perhaps that was Mattel's strategy with the statement they gave. I'll quickly go over the figure's articulation. She rotates at the head, her shoulder rotates, plus moves up and down, upper arm swivel, single jointed elbow, and her wrist rotates. She has a diaphragm joint which her upper body rotates around, plus moves this far back and this far forward, rotates at the waist. At the hip, she moves front and back, out and in, has upper leg swivel, plus a single jointed knee, rotates at the top of the boot, plus her foot is hinged to move back and forwards. Links to my Facebook and Twitter in the description beneath this video. Click those links and connect with me there too. I hope to see you in my next video.